going on, Jerome's. So Minnesota Vikings general manager Kwesi adofo-mensah has to get something going with his drafts. Now, 2022, not so much. But 2023, he did have some improvement and landed some very key contributors. Jordan Addison looks to be a emerging superstar. Mekhi Blackmon could be fantastic for the Vikings on the edge, as well as Ivan Pace Jr. could become one of the best off-ball linebackers in the game. And Najee Thompson, our own Matthew Slater, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful, right? So much improved 2023 versus 2022, but NFL.com went through and regraded and re-ranked all of the NFL's draft classes 1 to 32, and the Vikings ended up number 21 overall. So let's dive on in. Texans won. Yes, I mean, you get the offensive rookie and the defensive rookie of the year, you're going to be good to go. Also, Juice Struggs is a stud. Tank Dell. So, I mean, you're going to be fine. Whatever. Steelers, Broderick Jones is going to be starting on one of the tackle spots. JPJ, Keanu Benton is super underrated. Yeesh. The Rams, of course, Steve Avila starting guard. Byron Young, Kobe Turner getting after it defensively. And then, of course, Puka. Whatever. Again, whatever. But going down in an earlier round. Vikings at 21, whatever. Lions and the Bears up there. Sure. Packers, I'm sure, are up there too. Whatever. But the Vikings, so Addison, first round. Mekhi Blackmon, third round. Remember, no second rounder because of Hawkinson. Carry on my J-Word son in the fourth round. Looks to be a decent special teams contributor. Maybe he works his way into the lineup eventually. Jaquelin. You got to play Jaquelin more. That's all I got to say. Jaron Hall, the Mormon Missile. I still think that he could develop into a decent backup, but remains to be seen. Dwayne McBride couldn't get the time of day. And then 3 notable UDFAs, Ivan Pace Jr., Andre Carter II, who is still working into his NFL body versus his Army cadet body. It's very noteworthy, especially since Daniil Wonnum may not be back, so AC2 may get an extended look in 2024. And then Najee Thompson, of course, is a special team stud, man. So this is what they wrote. At home, the Vikings received big contributions from their first-round selection and an undrafted player. The problem was they did not find enough in between. A lack of picks hindered Minnesota's drafting efforts in 2023, as they had to wait nearly 80 selections between taking Addison round 1 and Blackmon round 3. USC connection. Addison was expected to be a year 1 standout as he hauled in 911 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Those were phenomenal final numbers considering Kirk Cousins missed more than half the season, while his replacements at quarterback were a weekly adventure. Put it mildly. And Justin Jefferson was out for 7 games. Okay, so Addison had a bit hot and cold over the year, but can you blame him? He was mostly terrific. The other notable offensive contributor among rookies was Hall, blah, 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 blah. Blackmon had some good moments, yada, yada. I think that Blackmon is going to start. And you've seen that Evans got benched like 7 times, and Booth Jr. is not getting the time of day. I think Blackmon is going to start. Pace might have been the league's best undrafted rookie in 2023. He became the heartbeat of Florida's defense in many ways, overcoming his smallish frame with elite football IQ, terrific quickness, and playmaking ability. He took over for an injured Jordan Hicks and earned the green dot helmet, and I suspect won't look back. It wasn't a great class overall, but the Vikings appear to have found at least 3 players who can be notable contributors going forward. So, they completely missed Najee Thompson, and this is a class that could be better in a couple of seasons. I think that Jaquelin will get into the defensive line rotation. Like I said, I think Jaron Hall could develop into a very high-end backup quarterback. Carry on my J-Word son, special teamer, as long as he's not making stupid mistakes, as well as eventually getting in on defense. I think Blackmon will start. Addison is already a star in the making. AC2 could get in there as well. So I think that this class could certainly look a lot better a year or 2 down the line. Now, just for a frame of reference, so after the 2023 draft was in place, they gave the Vikings an A-. Now, 6 teams had an A grade, no A pluses, so the Vikings were tied for 7th in terms of their grading system. And I mean, overall looked pretty good. I mean, they really talked up Jay Ward. They really talked up Jaquelin Roy. McBride went 2 rounds later than I expected. Maybe not. And also, for frame of reference, the same article last season when they graded the 2022 draft class, the Vikings were 32 out of 32 because the only shining star was Ed Ingram, who started every single game, played every single snap as a rookie, and was also not very good. But, I mean, yada. Wow. All right, so Seen, Booth not getting the time. Asamoah can't stay healthy. Evans been benched 17 times. Asazi was jettisoned. Ty Chandler finally got the time of day. Vidarian Lowe got traded. Jalen Naylor can't stay healthy. Nick Muse hasn't gotten an opportunity. Ryan Wright sucked last year. All right, so, I mean, you can make a good case that the 2022 class, the best player his rookie year was Ryan Wright, the UDFA punter, which just makes you feel fantastic, especially since you had 10 draft picks. But like I said, I think that this 2023 class will continue to grow and show. I think Addison will emerge as a star. Blackman, a very solid high-end starter. And then whatever else happens. I mean, Pace is going to be one of the best off-balls in the game. I think that AC2 will at least be a situational edge rusher in 2024. Najee is one of the best punt gunners in the game already. So I think this class definitely has a lot more upside than you would think. Maybe they regrade this after 2-3 years and the Vikings probably at least top 10, maybe even higher. But we'll see. But your thoughts are thoughts. NFL.com ranks the Vikings 2023 draft class as the 21st best in the league after 1 year. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and their thoughts in the comment section below. You know what to do. Skol, production value.